Okay, now that we're back after all this time, holy shit, it feels good to be back. But this is kind of atrocious, dog. Like, what we doing? I'm getting better though, I will say. My cheek is like squished in right now, I ain't gonna lie. It's quite interesting, truly. Don't know why my cheeks feel squished in. But it's been a little hiatus since I last rode on this bike, and I'm glad to be back. The little hiatus was really like 3 months, which isn't that bad, but like it extended the, you know, the time of having the bike, and I want to spend as much time as I can, especially being in a new country. Well, riding in a new country, I feel like it's important to get as much seat time as you can, whether it's aggressive or not. The only reason why I even say aggressive at this point, say aggressive in this sense, is because to become a better offensive driver, you have to be a really good defensive driver or rider in this sense. And that just means like being able to predict cars and making calculated risk in which, you know, for the most part, you're still coming up on top, you know. We're looking for hyper self right here. Go. So weird. My clutch downs weren't going too well. Very bad. El diablo. What is going on? Bro. I don't know, my shits were just weird. Very weird. Mind you, I just filled up the gas all the way up. It's talking about some bullshit ass. Not even full tank, dog. Like, what are you doing? It smells so bad here, dog. What the fuck, dude? Oh no. I was about to say, there's usually no one here. Oh, wonder where they're coming from. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. This bike sounds so fucking good, dog. That kid was so in awe. Oh my god, that's so cute. That is so cute. This guy's low-key touring me though. You're like teaching me the way. Oh, we slowing down here for me. Oh, I see. Diablo. This is so fucking nice, dog. I'm so excited. I usually drive these roads, but I've driven this road specifically like a few times in my car. It's a lot of fun on a car, but it's so much better on a bike. Like, it really is. Don't let me swallow my words. Because earlier, in that last video, I was saying like how I love Italians because of how like conscious they are about, oh my god, what kind of horse is that? Like how proactive they are about motorcycles and whatnot. I was giving them props because, you know, being that it's a country that has so many different motorcycles, I did not expect that to happen. Mind you, I wasn't going fast. Holy shit. I wasn't going fast or anything. I feel like I was going normal speed. And being that I felt like she saw me, that's why I kept going. I was like, okay, we're good. And then I see the car lean back. That's the manual lean back. Personally, I'm not really too atoned with how manual cars react to the road because I'm so used to like riding in New York, and that isn't really an issue. But here, if a car is on a hill and they do a little rollback before they start going again, more often than not, it's a manual car. So she did a little rollback, and I'm thinking, oh, she's probably gonna like press the brakes. I didn't realize for her, like, she just kept going. I'm like, oh, that's real bad because I'm right in front of her. How is she still going? Mind you, I'm calling her a she, and I really don't know if it was a she. It looked like an old lady to me, but again, I don't know. I could not tell you, dog. But that made me very, very upset. Just on the basis that, like, it shouldn't have happened. Simple as that. It shouldn't have happened. That's just my... Oh my god. My thoughts on it, you know? I don't think what happened was on purpose. Like, I genuinely don't think that person wanted to get into an accident or forcefully, you know, run into me, because no one really wants to run into someone unless you're in America, and then like people have the mentality that it's common courtesy to sit with traffic when in reality you're risking your life sitting in traffic, because there's more distracted drivers on the road than there is like actual riders or drivers that are, you know, paying attention. And I know this because I'm a driver myself. I'm not saying I'm a bad driver. I've never had a major accident. I don't know if it's the way that like I don't know, dude. My speech feels weird because my cheeks are like in my mouth for whatever reason. I think it has to do a lot with the helmet, but fuck it, I don't really know. It's all good, though. We're just gonna ride home, be okay. Enjoy the fact that it's starting of riding season. Like we're back and loaded. Hopefully this helmet, this helmet breaks in a little bit more where the cheek pads aren't too like, you know, interfering, because I feel like I got a little lisp. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm gonna put my helmet down a little bit and see if it helps, but as much as I can do, I guess. As much as I can do. So, feels a little bit better now, but still. But yeah. I don't know if I really touched on like my bike situation earlier, having to do with like why it was, you know, out of business for essentially almost 3 months, damn near. I mean, it felt like it. I know it wasn't, but sure did feel like it. The horses. I do hear like a little bit of flapping, but I don't know where it's coming from. I'm hoping it's not on video, because that would really suck. That would really suck. But really have been enjoying being back on the road again. I can't wait to get off the road again. What the hell, dog? Like, would I be wrong for staying right behind them? Causing more traffic? Like, what are we talking about, dude? This is why sometimes the comments that people make are so fucking stupid. But this is where it happened. That little blind corner. It's not really blind, because you only can see the direction that I was like coming from. Realistically, the side that they couldn't see is the right side, really. But you know, what do I know? I'm just a poor American out here, dude. I'm just joking. But it's a common stigma that, you know, Americans are just outcasts and all around the road. Rightfully so, though, because we really do it to ourselves. But either way, sometimes you gotta be a part of the bit to understand the joke. And I'm understanding the joke. But love it here, love it. Would I stay here? No, I would visit. I don't think the people here want to stay here, honestly. So that should tell you the situation. A lot of them leave to, you know, make money, but end up owning property here, which I feel like is, you know, a great way to give back, in a sense. If not give back, at least, you know, have that stability from home, especially if you understand it. Because I know for sure when I first got here, big thing was not being able to understand the Italians. It was rough. I speak Spanish, and Spanish does transfer over fairly well into Italian. There's just some things that really don't apply sometimes. But I was like, oh my god, dog, what the fuck? Those people are insane. They're waiting. That's insane. My back does hurt a little bit, but I had a rough day at work. I won't lie. It was not the best, and it simply had to do with the fact that there wasn't enough things to do for what we were being told to do, and that's natural. Like, that'll happen in any you know, in any career field, really, whether it's corporate or whatever the case may be. You know, that shit happens everywhere. But my least favorite thing is when, like, tasks are delegated off, when these are tasks that should be done by people that are literally being tasked with. Like, these are things that they should be doing instead of, you know, passing on to others. And I'm a person that, you know, if I'm in the power of authority, and not even, I don't even like to say power of authority, because there's too much like ego-driven people that make that word atrocious. I'd like to say more a person in charge of management, someone that should be managing the way something should be done, right? But yeah, I feel like realistically it's better to like tell people, you know, what to do and how to do it, as well as who are going to do it. Because like you can't just be like, hey, I need this done, get it done. That's insane. Choose the best 2 people for the job and, you know, keep on pushing. I feel like, to me, that's common sense, but I guess common sense ain't too common nowadays. And then again, like, I feel like the way that we learn, the way we manage our workspace is fucking hell, purely based on what we've been taught by others. That was such a nice stop, I'm not gonna lie. I did that stop so fucking well, dog. I'm like scared right now, dude. I really don't know what to say to these people. But hey man, it's an American trying to survive another Italian day. What I will say though, so far what I've loved about this culture genuinely is the social aspect of it. They really value social gatherings and social infrastructure, anything that like gets people together. Like they're so down with it, and I love that, because in America, in comparison, we don't put so much emphasis on you know, socializing with people, and I feel like that's a big disconnect amongst Americans as a whole. Because like, what are we doing? We're supposed to be united. It's literally in the name. Like, is it false advertising if, oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck? I did not say what the fuck to that mini bike. I said what the fuck to like the amount of slowing down that we're doing right now. It feels very unnecessary. But he was looking for parking, I guess. But you gotta play like you're invisible sometimes. Like, treat it like you're invisible, even if they do see you. That little hesitation could be the thing that saves your life. And earlier today, or in the last video, I did not hesitate. At least not enough to save my life. So if she decided to go a little faster than she should have, I would have died. Maybe not died, but would have came up on a new bike. And a titanium leg or something. I don't know. I'm making jokes because it really does suck how easy it is for mistakes to happen that can be life threatening.